Howdy, folks, how are y'all doing? Cub here, and welcome back to our Tekkit Legends Let's Play Adventure. It is the final season, and before we get started, as usual, it's a Monday, which means I have some comments that I need to address from last week's videos. First off, blaze powder, blaze rods. Some people said, Cub, you don't understand how the system's supposed to work. You're supposed to take the blaze rods, when you put them in the macerator, you'll get 5, and then you use those. That's enough to make 2 more blaze rods, except, oh no, it's not. You actually need 5 blaze rods to make a blaze powder. So yes, macerating a blaze rod will give you 5, and then it takes 5 to build a new rod. Your system doesn't work. And I understand this upsets a lot of people because it's something that used to work, and they just expected it should, but it doesn't. And when things don't work the way that you expected that they should, it upsets you, it makes you angry, you feel like you've been made a fool of. Look, there's a reason I didn't put anyone's comments in that video. It's because I didn't actually want to embarrass or upset anyone who had suggested it, because it's not your fault. It was something, I almost spilled something. It's something that worked in the past, it just doesn't work now. No need to draw attention to it, just time to move along. Next up, people wanted me to return to the face cam that I accidentally activated last time. No! I record these with my, well, right now the Bluebird, but that might be changing as soon as probably Wednesday's Tekkit video, maybe. But the point is, it's a big mic, it sticks in front of my face, there's no reason to have a face cam. I could record it with the, this other device that I have, that I'm currently running my hand around off screen. It is the Audio-Technica headset that I have. It's very good, I use it for live streams. Not good enough for this, no, not good enough. I like the highest quality I can get, which may be why I'm getting a new mic, because I like to experiment, I like to try new things, I like to sell old stuff for new stuff. So, or, you know, slightly ruggedly used but still in good enough condition stuff. Like, the specifics aren't important. What's important is the fact that, is there still lava in there? Oh my goodness, have we just left lava in there? Oh yeah, this stuff's still on fire. Oh, that's great. That was from when Nithless came in here and trashed my house. Some of you may remember that. We'll leave it. That's Nithless's. We'll leave his little fire burning. Now today I figured we'd do something basic that some people had been requesting, and that's take a look at the red Qatar. Now apparently, and I did not know this, but allegedly, the red Qatar is the combination of all these devices and will do all of these things, which I didn't know. The reason we went with the Morningstar is because it does everything we need it to, except for cut down trees, which the red matter axe does. And that's enough to, I mean, those are the only those are the only 2 tools that we needed. And I'm still convinced, and call me crazy, but I am still convinced that this is all we need, because all we need is something that can break sort of rock and something that can kind of break wood, and then any item that has characteristics of those, this is fine for. However, this has 23 attack damage, which is going to be fantastic when we fight the Wither, which, BT dubs, is something we're going to be doing in the very near future, because I've only done that in one other Tekkit series. We're getting kind of close to episode 100. We're not going to do it for episode 100. I think we're going to do it a bit before, but I'm going to set it free. I need to pick a location. Sure, it's big enough, but look at the location. You think maybe this Lord Farquaad is compensating for something, sorry, Shrek quotes. Shrek quotes out the wazoo. Haven't even watched it lately, but we need to build like an explosion-proof arena to duel it in. And if you have suggestions for that, please do comment down below. It'll be very muchly so appreciated. Now, today, Red Qatar. We're going to be building it. It'll combine all of these excellent weapons, all these excellent tools, and we're going to do it right here. Should we go? Nah, we'll just do it right here in our magic things. So, oh, you know what we got to do first, though? We got to do this first, because we want to make sure we have enough EMC for the activities we're about to engage in. Speaking of which, red matter, we're going to need a bit of that, so we'll get a bit of that. And then we're also going to need the dark matter variants of all these tools. So I think I've probably built them all before. Axe, definitely. Oh, you know what? We already have the red matter axe, so we're good there. What else? Shovel, a hoe, a sword, and is it shears? That's a bit of a silly one, isn't it? And then we convert them all just using, it doesn't look like we need any dark matter at all for this. Okay, well, good. I mean, I didn't look at each individual recipe, but I'm going to make the assumption and hope that I'm correct, that we don't need dark matter for any of these. There we go. Okay, you know what, I bet I bet I could figure this out myself, but I don't know if I actually can. Maybe I shouldn't even try. Darn it! We're gonna need dark matter. See, I should have just grabbed a chunk of... I mean, a whole stack of it would not have hurt in any meaningful way. Why can I not do that? That's an annoying thing. That reminds me of another game that I'm playing right now that doesn't let me do things like that from time to time. That one's pretty straightforward. Yeah, it's just a sword. And is this one just going to be... Okay, hold on. I bet you we can get this. Look at this. Yes! Hot diggity. And then, real quick from memory, I think the sword goes here. The shovel, this was definitely here. This goes over here, and then we fill in the rest of this with red matter? No, not at all. Oh. Whoa, battle axe. Right. You go in there. Wait, huh? Well, I built something I didn't need. What was it? I'm looking. This goes up here. Oh, it's the shovel. You don't need the shovel, because the shovel's part of the Red Morning Star. Awesome. Now, do I need to go ahead and, before I do this, because, dadgummit, I'm sorry, folks, I'm a little off my game this morning. I'm a bit shaken up from the caffeine that I took in. Okay, see, I should have done that beforehand. I'm sorry. I've caused all kinds of issues today. It certainly was not my intention to cause all these issues. When I started off the video, I thought to myself, I'm not going to cause any issues today. I'm going to make a good video. People are going to watch it. They're going to like it. We're going to have a red Qatar with slightly more damage. And now we have all the tools we could possibly need with us. I don't know if there's a way to condense these further. Let's see. Is there uses for the Red Morning Star? No, there's not any uses for either of them. Well, with that firmly done, we now have the two best... Oh, wait. How about gem armor? Gem armor, if we had gem armor, I don't think we'd have to carry around Swift's Rending Gale or Life Stones either. Hold on a second. Night Vision. Infernal, Gem Leg, Gravity Greaves. These things are pretty expensive, though. How much EMC do I have at this point? I've got 329 million, and it's going to cost 30 million. Well, Shrek me, we can do all of these. Hey, just a darn second. What? Only 30 million? I'm good. And you know what? We probably have even... Yeah, look at this. We're going to do it today, folks. We're going to make the gem armor. And... Okay, yeah, so that'll have the soul stone with it, which will heal us, and then this will probably have the body stone, and it's got some vulcanite stuff. Watch of Flowing Time, a black hole band. See, the problem with a lot of these things is I don't know what they do. I'm not entirely convinced. I'll have to look it up, and I don't know if I can do that, like, during the... I will. You know what, we'll build the armor, and then I'll look it up. So I think I've built a lot of these things before. Let's see. A Klein Star Omega, I've got that easily. And then just, I don't think I've ever built a red matter helmet. Okay, it's going to require, I guess we're going to need full dark matter gear. Fortunately, we have built that before. That was a lot of fun. We had a good time with that. Have we not done red matter? No, we haven't. We couldn't have, because I would remember doing that. We're going to need some red matter, though. Maybe a couple of stacks of it should be good. And then... A soul stone. Let's just search stone and we'll get all... Well, now that I think about it, why would that only show the stones that we need? Did I not commit the soul stone? Soul... Did I... You know what? Probably the issue was I thought to myself, I'll never... How about we do this with some sped up fun music? Okay, I think I've got everything we need here now to go ahead and build this contraption. Build it, I should say. And the shift click isn't working because maybe I'm not clicking shift. No, that was definitely shift. It's a peculiar issue, one that I'm not too concerned with. But there we go, we got our red matter helmet. And then we're going to upgrade it to the gem helmet by adding these things. So we need the vulcanite amulet. First off, we have to make that lovely soul stone, though, and that is very straightforward. I remember doing this not all that long ago. What am I doing with... It's not this, is it? No. I just looked at it, too, and you would think I would remember. It's glowstone. It's totally glowstone. And then it's the red matter to either side. It makes much more sense, so that'll give us that. And actually, while we're at it, isn't it a very similar recipe, except with sugar, to get the... Yes, there it is. And I know I said this last time. We're never going to need these. But I said that last time and I was wrong. So maybe we should go ahead and add them to the system. Because you know what? In the future, you never know what the future holds. The future is full of surprises. That's what makes it amazing. Unlike yesterday, you know yesterday. You were there yesterday. Nothing peculiar about yesterday. All my travel seems so far away. Need the Evertide amulet to get the gym helmet. Put it on my face. Oh, wow, I look pretty styling. I'm like the king of the red people. That sounds vaguely racially insensitive. I'm going to need the Vulcanite amulet for something else I build later on. Oh, I remember what it was now. Yeah, let's go ahead and we'll build it now, and then we will not have to have the Vulcanite amulet later. There we go. Iron Band. Excellent. So we can go ahead and then create this. We can go ahead and create this. I don't even know why I'm bothering anymore. It's almost as if the game has gotten tired of me. It's as if the game has said, you know what, Cub? You might be coming back around and enjoying me again. You might be kind of having fun with this series, but you know what? I'm tired of you, Cub. Oh, cool. It does not consume the Vulcanite amulet. Oh, and it didn't consume the Evertide either. Fantastic. Good work. But I think the game is probably getting to a point where it's going to start having issues with me. It's going to start taking issue with me. And that concerns me because games ought not be sentient. But you know what? Sometimes it does happen. Sometimes games do become sentient and they turn against you. It happens like in that one game on the PlayStation, or maybe it wasn't, and it became sentient. And it made your controller stop working, and you had to change ports. That's what happens. It happens, a real thing that happened. And then Minecraft gets tired of people playing it, and it just sends... You know what I think about people who believe... This is going off on a tangent. People who believe when... what's his name? What is his name? Like Notch's dead brother. What is his name? Herobrine, or Herobrine. I think the same people who believe in that, because, you know, sometimes they'll put it in the patch notes like, oh yeah, removed Herobrine. And everyone's like, ha ha ha. But other people are like, no, it's real. He's really in the game, guys. It's like, no, he's not. It was a joke, you dummy. And I've gotten to a point now where I think I realize that those people are the same people who do truly believe the silly Darth Jar Jar myth, because that came out as a joke and it was funny and we all kind of laughed, you know, haha, Darth Jar Jar, what a fun and funny idea. But then people just took it too seriously. And it is kind of based on truth, in that George Lucas did have bigger plans for the character, but he did not have plans to make him a Sith Lord. Remember, no, it was never going to be him as a Sith Lord. It was always going to be Palpatine. It was obvious, because it's the same actor that played the bad guy. It's dumb. It's dumb, and I don't know why I'm arguing it, because it's so stupid it's self-defeating. And some people, it's sort of like people who's like, oh yeah, the Earth is flat, wink, and they just play along with it because they think it's fun, and it is fun, but then there's people who do genuinely believe that, and they genuinely believe the Darth... I had this happen when I was in Florida. I'm sitting there, I'm trying to enjoy my meal on vacation with my family, and this guy, he sees my Star Wars shirt, and he's like, oh, you must be a Star Wars fan. I was like, yeah. He's like, what do you think about that Darth Jar Jar? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, crazy, I would have never guessed, huh? And I'm like, oh, no, it's not real, mate. And he's like, yes, it is. It's all real. All of it. Okay, so first off, I'm not running as fast. I am running faster. That's obvious. Running faster than I would be without the hurricane boots and the gravity grievers. Can I fly? I can fly. I guess I won't get hungry, and I'll probably heal up pretty fast. One way to test that. You, sir, come down here and blow up. Yes, you, sir, please, right here. Right here on my person. I don't take damage. Well, that was cool. Blow up, please, sir. Whee! This is a fun way to travel. Okay, maybe though, and I assume it's drawing power from the Omega. I guess we'll never know. Let me do real fast, do a bit boop 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 on the internet and check and see. First off, if that guy's still working at that restaurant, because if so, I'm gonna send them a letter about how they have a crazy Jar Jar conspiracy theorist working there. He needs to go. Also, check on this armor. Okay, so I just realized something. I am on the wiki, but there's a lot to read and I'm lazy. But apparently we don't have to hold down the sprint because we're always sprinting. Wow, we just fall. Yeah, okay, so we're always sprinting, but we can also sprint to sprint faster? Let me see, that's sprinting. And then holding down sprint does nothing. No, okay, you can't. Whoa, my gosh. Okay, so we don't actually have to fly. If we just hold down the jump button, we can kind of magically hover in the air. And if you hold down shift, you will drop instantly. That's pretty crazy. Oh, I like it. Okay, do any of the other buttons do anything? Step assist enabled, disabled. So, oh, I guess that's step assist. Okay, cool. Well, that's... Ow, hey, watch yourself now, guys. Come on. So the other ones are G, doesn't seem to do anything. V, active armor, offensive abilities. Deactivated, activated. What do they do? How do they work? What buttons do I need to press to make things happen? What? H sometimes, whoa! Yes! H does that! If I press V again to disable that, will that stop? That will stop, so we want to keep that on. And just rain down terror from the skies. Oh my gosh! Very inconvenient, I have to reach across here to do that. But also... oh my gosh, I can burn down a forest. Oh, let's give the... okay. H, just H the whole forest. Yes! 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 I'm all powerful! Wah! My cat is staring at me with this look right now. Oh, look at the pigmen! Oh, is that what happens when you lightning pigs? It is! Oh, it's glorious. Okay, and then the only other key I haven't tried yet is C, which makes a giant explosion. Oh, just one though? Oh, did I turn off the... wait, hold on. Hold on, I'm tapping buttons rapidly here. Oh, hi there. What happened? Have I run out of... I definitely haven't run out of EMC. Well, why can't I use my magic powers anymore? Oh, hold on a second. Maybe it has to do with... okay, here we go. Yeah. No, that... yes! There it is! It's because I'm holding something in my hand. That's the problem. I found the... maybe we should stop doing this. Maybe this is a bad thing to do. Okay, well, fortunately, all of that's kind of hard to see from the house. So, if you're standing up here, like, let's say where my animals are, who periodically check in with the order... oh gosh, hold on, look at this. Ooh, okay, for some reason I looked in there and I saw the grass and I was like, that's a problem. But no, it's not. Yeah, look, from up here it's fine. You can't even see the wanton death and destruction. Cool. Maybe we should go ahead and turn these features off by pressing the H button, or the G button, or the first get rid of the dirt, and then press the... oh no, what was V? Oh, good. And then that way we can't accidentally blow up the house, which I thought for sure I was going to do because I wasn't sure what button to press. That was excellent, though. That was a pleasurable experience. I enjoyed that immensely. Well, thank you folks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, well, you know what to do. I don't have to remind you. Like button. Definitely like button. Next time we come around, as promised, I've got one more thing from the Quiverbow mod to show you folks, and it's a doozy. It's, in my opinion, the best thing in the mod. And then from there, we'll move on to some other things that I've got planned. Yeah, that does it. Okay, thank you folks for watching. God bless you, and I'll see you later. Bye! Welcome back to Minecraft Weekly. We're getting much closer to the release of the Minecraft Weekly mod pack, which I am very excited about. As you can see here, I have not done my proper sorting of items. Usually I kind of sort through the items a bit